Hello and happy, I guess it's Saturday morning now. So I posted a video earlier, it was like before 8 o'clock, before I went to work because I had to work at 8 and realized that I posted it on my personal page and I didn't save it. So here I am again after work to tell you about what I brought with me to work. So I had a work and experience tonight and it's Pride Week in Indy, so it's been like kind of crazy and the bars are super crowded and stuff, so I had to bring some stuff with me to make sure that I was going to be, ready to go and also not like go off on some crazy people. So I'm just going to show you a little bit about what I brought with me. It's not all of this stuff. I had a bigger bag, so I threw all of my personal items into this bag to throw into my big work bag. There's only a couple items, I believe. But it's all scattered in here. Okay. So Thieves hand purifier because I'm gonna be touching people's IDs and all sorts of fun things and just germs. Also, like, you can never have too much Thieves in your life. I'm not the best at using my Thieves roller, so I go through a bottle of the purifier fairly often. I love it. So got that with me. My stomach was kind of just feeling like meh. I don't know if it was nerves or something I ate or what it was, so brought my stomach roller with me. It's just Digize, peppermint, copaiba, and I think that's it. I think it's just peppermint, copaiba, and yeah, Digize. I hate the smell of Digize, but this baby works wonders, so it comes everywhere. Speaking of things that come everywhere, Valor. So like I said, crazy night at the bars. We got lucky and most of our bars were kind of tame. There was one though that I felt crazy for a minute. I was just like, oh my god, too much going on. So Valor was rolled on myself and people I was working with. So I was like, do you need some? Here you go. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I hadn't been using it, not for any particular reason. I just hadn't been. And the other day I was talking to a friend and I was saying like how I was kind of just, I don't know, in a negative headspace and not like super confident with like the way certain things were going in my life. And I pulled my affirmation cards out and I was like, let's just see. And it's funny because when I bought them and I saw that Valor was a card, I was like, well, I never need to pull this because I used it enough. And it was really funny that night I pulled the Valor card and I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't been using my Valor. So definitely used that the other day. It started raining while I was out, like pouring basically, and so my hair got all big and crazy. So I had to throw it up. Looks crazy. I'm just gonna leave that down. On to some more. Oh yeah, my Savvy Minerals lip gloss. This one is Embrace. It came with my Savvy starter kit, which also comes with the blush, 3 eyeshadows, lavender oil, and a brush. Is that all of it? Oh, and your foundation. Duh. Okay, there's like a little more than I thought. I thought there was only a couple items, but I've already gone through 4, so it's more than a couple. This guy, it says Bio. This is my deodorant. It's just tea tree and lavender, and I think this was it was an empty lavender bottle, and whenever there's like a little bit left in the bottle and I can't get it out to go into a roller, I'll put a carrier oil in it and add a roller top, and boom, you got a little bit extra oil. This is not, there's no carrier oil in this. It is just tea tree and lavender, but if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely suggest using a carrier oil. I don't. I mean, I do, like, to some extent. I have, some skin issues, but I don't have, like, sensitive skin in general. Also, full disclosure, I can be stinky. It just happens. It's life. It's humid here. It's hot. Not as bad, I'm sure, some places, but I had switched to like a natural deodorant, I don't know, a year, 2 years, 3 years ago. I don't know. It's been a while. So I haven't, like, I didn't have to deal with the whole, I don't know, there's something that happens when you switch to natural deodorant where you almost, like, smell worse. And I've seen there's like a thing you can do to make that not happen. If anyone's interested in that, and I will gladly look it up, just message me. Because you definitely should be using a more natural deodorant. There's so much gunk and crap in our deodorant, and we're putting it under our arms, which, I mean, it's sweaty, it's gross, it's hot, those pores are super, like, open, and you're getting whatever you just put under there into your bloodstream. That's gross. Don't do it. So, there are plenty of, like, really good natural deodorant, companies out there, and brands. I like Tea Tree. Tea Tree is, I mean, like, I don't dislike the smell, but Tea Tree it helps me not smell. So, winning there. And then lavender, just because it's soothing and it smells good. Sometimes I will do just straight tea tree, like, more often than not, honestly. Oh, this guy's getting a little empty. But, speaking of taking empty bottles and putting a carrot oil in it, motivation. So, I bought this in February. And I had guests coming over in February, so I, like, really needed to do some cleaning. I hate cleaning, and I'm kind of a hoarder, so, okay, not, like, full on, but I love stuff. But, man, I'm going on so many tangents, I'm sorry. I'm getting to a point in my life, though, where, like, I don't love the stuff. It used to be kind of, like, a crutch for me, like, I was sad, so I was like, boom, let's go shopping, and it made me feel good in the moment. And now I'm, like, surrounded by stuff all the time, and it's horrible. So I'm working on that. But I needed some motivation to help me clean and, like, do things in life. I actually really like the smell of motivation. It's delicious. But I ran out of it real quick. And I forgot about this. Okay. I'm so curious. Oh, I'm just kidding. Never mind. I thought there weren't ingredients on it, but they are. It is Roman chamomile, black spruce, ylang-ylang, lavender. That's so interesting. I didn't know that was, like, honestly all that was in it. Well, I love it. It's great. And I'm out of it. So I put some carrier oil in it and popped a roller on top. I also put energy in this, so this is actually now energy and motivation in one little roller. I about rolled it on because I did that earlier and I was going to work, but I don't need motivation or energy right now. I accidentally rolled energy on one time, or had energy, like, get on my hands one night. It was like 2 a.m. and I was like, no big deal, because whenever I get oil on me, I just, like, rub it in somewhere else. So I did that, and then I was like, that's energy oil. It's 2 a.m. I really need to go sleep. And, I mean, like, I wasn't, like, going crazy or anything, but I definitely was not ready for bed after a while for that. So, be careful of that. And one more thing, one of my favorites. I think it's one more thing. Let me look before I speak. Yeah. Yes, okay. This guy. It is I call it my focus roller. That's just because that's what that's what it's called in the Oils and Glass book. But it's funny because it is lavender, vetiver, cedarwood. I think that's all that's in it. And so, like, at first in my mind, lavender and cedarwood are, like, very calming oils. And what I use to sleep. So I was like, this seems contradictory. But it's not. Vetiver is really good too, like, for mind and focusing. So it smells. Oh, it is the best smell ever. I absolutely love it. I think I've filled it up a couple times now. I'm just gonna roll it on because I love it. My cat might like. No. She loves bergamot. Like, legit loves bergamot and frankincense. It's very funny. No, I'm sorry. She hates bergamot, but she loves frankincense. And I know that because if I put bergamot in the diffuser, which I do quite a bit, she takes off. She leaves the room. And that's kind of how you can tell, too. I mean, if your animals don't like something, they'll let you know, for the most part. But on that same note, if they do love something that they shouldn't love, like, okay, my example is deep relief. So whenever I roll deep relief on my back or wherever, one night I had one of my cats, so I was laying on the couch, my back towards the back of the couch, and he, like, comes up and forcefully tries to get, like, behind me, and at first I'm like, oh my god, he wants to spoon, that's so cute, because that's how crazy I am, and no, he just wanted to, like, lick the mintiness off of me. Don't let your animals do that. It's really bad. Just don't let them lick your oils off of you. And minty things are not great or it's like things with phenol, I think, and they're not good for cats. But yeah, I don't ever let them have access to oils that can be ingested. And then frankincense, I bought them a cat tree. I would show it to you because it's right next to me, but then you'll see some of my mess. But I thought it was so adorable, and they could care less about it. Like, for 2 weeks, I watched it sit alone, empty, and I put sacred frankincense in the diffuser, because I was out of frankincense, and I shit you not, little Miss Stella, she's not little, but, she got up on top right there, and just sat there the rest of the night, and was like, she never had done that before, and then ever since, she now, like, uses her cat tree. I blame sacred frankincense, because it's amazing. Now I'm just rambling to ramble, so that's, I need sleep. These are all the things that I brought out with me tonight for work. Usually I have a different bag. It's got all my oils in it, and then I have, like, a little pouch that has more stuff in it. But I didn't want to bring all that out with me because I had to carry a bunch of cocktail kits tonight. So just these few things, and I didn't put any more lip gloss on, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely reapplied some BO stuff at some point in the middle of the night. Hand purifier was used lots. I actually didn't have to use the stomach roller. I think I might have used it before I left my house, but I didn't have to use it throughout the night, which is great. Valor was used at least 4 times throughout the 3.5 hours that I was working with them, and same with the motivation and energy. I also, before I left them, because I had to keep working till 1, I was like, oh, hey guys, do you want some motivation and energy? Let's roll some stuff on you. And they let me. No, they were like, I'm so tired, and I was like, I got you, hold on, rub this on. So hopefully they're doing good. But that's all I got. Yeah, that's it. I hope you all, by the time you guys see it, it's Saturday morning probably. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend, though. And then, oh no, it didn't end. It could have been bad. I'm struggling, guys. Like for real. There we go. Bye.